we have a different shocker, so I need to have you shock me.
Okay, yeah.
With like what you use with him.
Yeah.
So that I can kind of compare it.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure it's like the same or equal.
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah. Yeah, we can put it on. I usually do it up on the arm.
Yeah, wherever.
Yeah, that's usually where I do it. Yeah, that's fine.
I appreciate it.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, with this, as far as the obedience and stuff, Kelton went over with you, that's all the same. I haven't adjusted or done anything. I've just been generalizing, testing with dogs, and just making sure like I don't see any reactions that I could possibly fix ahead of time type thing.
Big dogs, small dogs.
Yep, big dogs, small dogs. He hasn't cared. And like we've passed by a lot of like different size dogs and and he hasn't cared.
You guys want some water? You want some water?
Oh, there.
Well, you can wait your turn.
He drinks a lot of water.
Bro drinks a lot of water.
He does. He drinks a lot of water.
He pees all the time. You know what? He is really good about like not peeing inside or like going to the bathroom inside.
Yeah, he hasn't tried to like have accidents inside or anything like that.
I feel like he's pretty petty. Like the only time he's done it, I think, was at like a power play for like my stepdad at the time.
Yeah.
He was like a dick to him.
He was like, oh,
and he like pooped under his desk.
Dogs
and I
will
was
do
like,
that. Yeah. They'll do that.
And karma's a bitch.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, they'll do that.
Maybe be nicer to my fucking dog.
Right?
But you want some water?
Might get some more in there. I think Astro drank it all.
Astro, did you bring it all? You saved none for your sissy.
Astro, come. Good job. Yeah, let her have some.
Here you go, bub.
Let her have some. Huh? Yeah, let her have some.
They do feed at the same time in the same room.
Okay, yeah.
But just bowls across the...
Separate bowls.
Separate bowls on opposite sides.
Yeah.
I just noticed when they ate next to each other, there was like a little animosity from Bella.
A little tension.
Yeah, and I just didn't want him picking up on that and then reacting to it.
Yeah, no, that's smart. Yeah. Yeah.
Look how dirty you are. You must be so happy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're
rolling dirt all day. He does.
The dirt.
I swear. Every time I'm like, alright, we're going outside, and he rolls in dirt, and I'm like, dude, I like just brushed you.
Never ends. Here, bud. You want some more? Just like that.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything.
Yeah, no, that was perfect. I guess I would react to this the same way as how you told me if Bella's legs fell out. But the same thing occurs if Bella starts puking.
Okay.
Yeah. And if I take it, I would just kind of do the same thing. Okay,
yeah,
I just wanted to make
reaction.
sure. Yeah.
Anything that's like related to anything at all, like he could fixate or like he like throwing up, it's gross. Dogs like to eat each other's throats and stuff. So like,
I'm pretty sure it's just that
he probably wants to go eat it, you know, and he might get a little like pushy with it. But like in those cases, it's it's the exact same. Where like anything at all, if he like fixated, like if you were in the yard and like he saw something, you like noticed he was like fixating anything with that, it's just like you do first and I try to recall, and then I use my e-collar after if they ignore it. It's the same principle across. Yeah, and he knows that pattern basically, where it's like, hey, we've done it enough times where we go, all right, if I do and I confirm with it, right, then he should go, oh, sorry, and like be like, okay, because he wants to avoid like the next step, right? And that's the idea, is where we've conditioned his brain to go, oh, I heard that, let me not do that thing, right? And so ideally, most of the time, I mean, there's always situations where maybe you have to use the e-collar, but most of the time we want it to be where you just do and then like a command, so that 99% of the time he just listens to that, and the e-collar is for your worst case scenario type situation.
Got it?
Yeah, because then you don't have to stand there and like keep pushing the button and every time, you know. Yeah, that's a good job, buddy. Yeah. Get every little drop. Yeah.
I'll give you more, but
you will just keep drinking.
Give 7 gallons of water.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
That's not.
Let's go. There you go. Oh, good boy. Yeah.
I had to redo the go with. I do a just like a chirp.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I've been practicing saying.
Yeah, and like the big thing, like with a correction like term, like anything, I always tell people like say it like you're disciplining a child, right?
Yeah.
So like the tone
The tone definitely makes a difference.
Yeah, like if I'm like I can say all day like that, and he's not gonna hear me or care, right? But if he's doing something and I say it like I'm disciplining my child, right? Or it's like, you know, if my kid gets something he's not supposed to, and I go, I said no, right? That tone's very different than if I was just like, hey, I said no, right?
Yeah.
And my kid knows like, oh, dad's upset, I messed up, right? And that's what the reaction you want with the you want it to be the dog goes, oh, I messed up, I'm sorry, I'll just not do that thing, right?
So don't you call your dogs your kids?
I don't. Just because I have kids.
Oh, okay,
I have kids
okay.
and dogs.
How many kids
so
do you have?
I have 2.
Oh, that's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. I was like, before we had kids, yeah, my wife and I, we had a couple of dogs, and they were basically our kids.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. Oh, what is that? Astro, let's go. Good job. Yeah, you leave it alone.
Yeah, he's been awesome.
That's very good.
So, I guess, if you had, say, a dog that was on that path and someone was like on a long leash and said like, oh, it's okay, they're friendly.
I personally don't with like random dogs, just because I don't know that dog.
But I guess what I'm saying is I would be afraid of tension.
Yeah.
In that case scenario.
Good boy.
And I wouldn't know what to do. So
like in that scenario, right? What I usually do is I just say, oh, I'm training right now. Can you not do that?
Okay.
And I say that, because usually if I'm like, hey, I'm training right now, can you not do that? Most people are like, oh, I'm sorry, and they like won't let their dog go up. Right?
Yeah.
Now I've had it in scenarios where people ignore me and they go, oh no, they're friendly, and then I'm like, I said I was training, can you please not, right? And then I'll just try to walk the other way.
Okay.
Right. Now if that dog comes up and tries to sniff them and stuff, I just try to stay super relaxed, and I just go, okay, you know, and I try to walk away, but sometimes that person's like insistent, right? I've had that happen too, and their dog's like sniffing my dog's butt and stuff, and I'm like, oh yeah, we're going this way, you know. And in that case, if I'm relaxed, my dog's typically going to be relaxed, right? If I do see something where my dog is like, and like gets tense, then I do the same thing. I do a and I say, let's go. And I just correct him going like that, because he didn't do anything wrong necessarily, like in a dog world, right? That dog's being rude,
Yeah.
and he's trying to tell that dog, I don't want that, right? But the problem is we live in the human world, not the dog world, right? And the person's gonna blame your dog for getting upset, right? And that's a whole other thing that you don't want to deal with, right? So in that case, I just correct my dog for that action, and I say, let's go, and I just keep walking.
Okay.
Type thing.
Like,
yeah.
in the past, we, used distraction and would go off path.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to, like, rewrite different scenarios in my head with Kelton's, like, suggestions of being like, give him the option, don't pull back.
Yeah.
What if it, like, something like that? But that's perfect advice. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say, like, I mean, some scenarios it just isn't perfect, right? And it's like, I've had dogs come up to me faster than I can, like, turn around, and the dog's right in my dog's face, right?
Yeah.
And
typically when it's
like,
off
like
leash, like, and a dog approaches us on a trail, it's not a problem because that's a happy dog.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's not trying to start shit.
Yeah. And like, Astro's pretty sensitive to like how the other dogs are reacting, right?
Yeah.
So like, if that dog's coming up happy, most likely he won't do anything.
Yeah.
Right? Now if
that dog's
like
reacting,
coming up like, let's go, bro, let's do this, right? He might react because he's a dog, right? So like, even the greatest dogs in the world might react to a dog coming up to them and being like, let's go, let's challenge, right?
Yeah, someone calls you a bitch.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, and in those scenarios, I try to just advocate for my dog, and like, if a dog like rushes up on me, is it being aggressive? Like, I've had that happen too, where a dog came up to my dog and was being aggressive, right? In that scenario, I'll usually just step in between and put my dog like in a sit behind me, and I'll just be like, sit, and I'll make him sit. And then I grab that other dog, or I do something to just keep that dog away. Or I'll like stomp and be like, leave, right?
Yeah.
And I just get that dog to leave, right? And then I walk away. But if I walk away and the dog's being aggressive, that dog's going to chase us, right? And that dog might start a bigger fight because now it's a chase fight. And you don't want a chase fight.
Got it.
It's always more intense if the dog chases first.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's always, every single time. Like, that's why protection dogs, to get them more aggressive with the bite, we start running away from them, and then it makes them want to chase us harder, and it makes them want to bite us harder. So like, when we're prepping them, the chase part is the part where we like really get the dog to like get amped up and like ready to go.
Wow.
Yeah,
dude, when Kelton told me that training canine units, that's what you do to hype them up, is pull their leash.
Oh yeah.
My I was like, everything's my fault.
Nah.
I was like, everything's my fucking fault.
I say it's an industry issue more than anything.
Yeah.
Because the online industry of dog training, and like the movies we watch, and like everything we do to commercialize dogs, and like the training industry,
so sometimes
teaches mostly the wrong thing.
Right?
Yeah.
Sometimes when Bella's laying down, Astro will push his luck with sniffing butt, and she'll let him know.
Yeah.
They play great outside for sure.
Yeah, I would say at that point, it's like, if he wants to, cool.
Good boy.
If he's like happy just to be around, then cool. I only correct or encourage if he's avoiding completely, then I'll encourage like them to come closer, because I don't want him avoiding completely, right?
Oh, look at her.
If he's like extra pushy, then I correct him for being extra pushy, right? Where like, if she's laying down and he's just sniffing her butt too much, right? And she's like, and he won't stop, then I do my and I call him away. I treat it the same, because she's already tried to correct him, and if he like ignores her correction, at that point it's my job to back her up.
Got it.
And be like, she said to leave her alone.
Now
and
at that point, would you and shock, or
I still just give the first chance, where I do it without it, and then if he ignores me that time, my second one is an e-collar with the Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
So no choke collar that I noticed.
Yeah, we're just on a flat.
Yeah.
We switched him over to a flat collar.
Hey.
Try to make it as easy as possible for walking.
You like that, buddy? Is that a little easier on your throat?
Oh yeah. Yeah, we switched that, I think last week. We switched it to a flat.
Yay.
And he's been doing great.
I love this brand. It is reflective and it has some give.
I do. I love it. Yeah. I was gonna say, I like the the material it's made of and everything too. Like,
I got it
got a nice
at
set.
the pet shop in Apex.
Okay.
I like to support ones that are a little niche.
Oh yeah.
So I found one that I could make him an appointment to be by himself in there.
Nice.
And I thought that was really cool.
That is
they
cool.
Did that.
Yeah, I like supporting the small ones, like the shops and stuff. Yeah. If I can find one, that's usually where I buy my stuff. Yeah, that's a good boy. Look at you.
I miss you, buddy.
Living life.
Yeah. I asked for that. I know.
Yeah.
That was me. I can't be mad at you.
No.
Can I see that paw?
He likes to lick
Can I see that paw?
He's like, I just want to lick you, man.
So funny when he licks me in the face, and I go no. He'll just like lick right before my
One
face.
more, yeah.
Yeah.
He's like,
and he's like,
are you sure?
I'm not touching you.
Yeah. No, I noticed he's tried to like lick my feet a few times, and like he'll like want to lick my face and stuff. Which I don't mind if he licks my face at all. Yeah. Are you sniffing ears? Licking the ear? Astro, Come. Come. There you go. Good.
So that was actually really good.
The head over was just a little too much.
Yes.
That's just the only reason I like corrected him and called him back.
Well, he was.
Yeah, because he was starting to be like
Next
and, like,
move
standing
was
over. Yeah.
So was that with the shock or no?
That time I didn't grab my my.
That's crazy
button.
though. He came back.
Yeah, he came back
in the middle of that.
Yeah.
Which
I didn't push
thought
my
was
button.
impossible.
Yeah, I didn't push
thought
the button
once
that time.
he was that interested.
Yeah, and that one, like, I mean, when I called him, I tugged a little bit on my leash, but I didn't push the e-collar button or anything. Yeah.
Good
That
job,
was a good job.
Good job. Say, no hopping sister.
That's right.
No hopping sister.
We don't need to do that. Not
She
polite.
can help you, but you can't help her. She used to back in the day.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty common. Yeah.
That's dominance.
Yeah.
Not gender-based.
Dogs are dogs.
Yeah.
Either one will be dominant. Yeah. They'll both do it sometimes if they get overly excited. Like some of my females will want to hump my leg if they get super excited and stuff like that. It's dogs do it. Yeah. That's a good job, guys. I know. Yeah. Let's walk back towards that way.
Yeah, sounds awesome.
Let's go. Yeah. Yeah, come on.
I am so grateful.
That was good. We've loved having them and everything. And like I was saying, I think like at the consult I did and stuff. These are the cases like why we do what we do type thing, you know? Like, I mean, because these are cases that a lot of people would write the dog off type thing, you know, and like not really try, or, you know, even a lot of trainers like won't try beyond just like the initial trying to get their engagement.
I mean, like any of the rescue places,
yeah,
they were like, if they're dog aggressive, we just can't take them.
Yeah.
And it's like,
and
I mean, in the beginning, that was, you know, like you couldn't deny it wasn't dog aggression, you know?
Yeah, I would say a lot of it's changed just because rescues get flooded with everything, you know?
Yeah.
And so they started like setting a lot more rules, but unfortunately that means a lot of dogs don't get their second chances type thing, you know?
Yeah.
Which is really sad. So there's a few that are
I was like,
trying.
I swear, my dog just needs 20 other huskies to beat him
right?
up.
Yeah, exactly.
Put him in his place.
He'll be fine, yeah.
To know he's not top shit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Because in his mind, he was like, well, I can do it. It's fine. You know?
My going deaf, limp, late older sister has nothing on me.
Right? Yeah, exactly. He's like, whatever. Stay over here, bud. Yeah. hot on the asphalt. Astro, let's go.
So I have
Good
to.
boy.
So when they're sniffing, I just come on, because I never want to. That's a negative.
Right. Yeah, I never.
So you never want to use that
it.
as like a let's go.
Right. Yeah, I never use that for like anything that has to do with like sniffing or anything like that. It would
What
only
about like
be
eating poop?
You could do it for like eating poop. Yeah, because if you're trying to correct it, you could do it for that. I'll tell you, it's really hard to get a dog to not want to eat poop.
Dogs eat poop.
Yeah, I would say they eat poop a lot, more than people realize, I think, too.
Yeah.
But like,
well, Astro eats dirt. He's a fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
One time we got him X-rayed because he had a tummy ache and like didn't poop for a couple days.
Oh yeah.
So they were like, "Do you know there's rocks in his stomach?"
Oh god.
I was like, "What?" They're like, "Yeah, just give him some laxative and like." I know that sounds gross, but mush the poop.
Yeah, yeah.
Make sure those rocks come out.
Get out, yeah.
I was like, how many rocks we talking?
Yeah, how many, yeah.
She showed me the X-ray. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
That's a good amount of rocks.
Yeah, dogs, they don't always connect. Not there. There you go. So like something like that, right? I don't want him going over the edge. So I corrected that. Because I was like, I just do not want you going over that edge, right? And then that tells him, like, I'm trying to set a little boundary, right? There you go. So if I do that, like, say I walk a path every day, and I do that every time he tries to go on a certain spot, then I'm teaching him, like, oh, when we walk this path, I want you to stay here, not over there, right? So, like, that's an acceptable way on a walk to, like, use a basic correction. Where I'm just setting a little boundary with it. Where I'm like, yeah, I just, like, that's dangerous. A car goes over there, so I don't want you going on that side, right? Yeah, there you go. But anything else, like if he's sniffing and I want to keep walking, then I just do a let's go. Yeah. Yeah. That's a good job. Look at you.
How do you like your Tundra?
There you go. I like it.
Or Frontier.
Yeah. I like it.
I feel like the wheel is so hard to turn.
I'll say that actually one of the reasons I got it was like the Nissans, even though they have the electronic like wheels now. I like it when it's a little stiffer.
Yeah, no, they definitely are.
So like that's one reason I drove
Stock.
a few different like trucks, and like I felt like a lot of them had too loose of a wheel, and I just didn't like the feeling. But Nissan has like a tighter fit.
It does. Yeah.
I like it though. I mean, it's pretty tough. I've had it a few years now. I think 2023. It's a little banged up in the back. A deer hit the back of it and like busted up part of it, but it's still drivable and stuff. But I like it. Yeah.
Stock struts on it are like.
Yeah. Yeah. Good boy. Good boy. Good job. Yeah. Look at you.
Yeah, Belle's pretty good about not reacting. So that's good. That helps.
Yeah. Yeah, let's say, you know, like, the only thing that is, there's only a few things that would, like, make him fall backwards and, like want to start reacting again, right? And those are, say, another dog that, like, she is doing it every time, right? Astro, let's go. Over here. We'll get in a second. Like, say, like, she's reacting every time, right? Well, if she's reacting every time, he's going to start reacting again, right? Because he's going to be like, well, she's doing it. Like, I want to do it too, right? If you get tense with a lot of every situation where, like, you know, say dogs are going by and every time a dog goes by, you start getting tense, he's going to feel that. And he might start wanting to react again, right? So, like, part of it's, like, trusting that he is not going to do it.
I
right?
think that will straight up take me like a minute, you know? Like if I was, say, holding Astro in that case scenario and we're both on the same path, I would want to step off. I would definitely want to like make sure that there isn't even a possibility of an incident. And I'll just have to get a little more comfy with.
Like I would start slow. Like I tell people, like like when you first start walking and stuff. Astro, over here. Let's go. I'm over here. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. When you start walking them and stuff, like in your area and all that, start slow where it's like, if there's a time that you know it's a little slower, like start there. Like walk so that you're comfortable, so that he starts learning that you're comfortable walking him the same way. He wants to get in the truck. Same way I'm comfortable walking him, right? And then like add more and more to yourself, where it's like, okay, now I know at this time of day there's more dogs, right? So we're gonna walk today at this time. And I'm like, you're ready for it, right? Because if you're not ready, he could take it the wrong way, right? And it could cause him to want to start reacting and stuff. So part of it is how you're feeling about it, right? But obviously you've seen where he doesn't care about reacting to dogs anymore, right? You just walk by, you might look at him. I know, I'll let you jump in a second. But he isn't like, he isn't naturally just reacting, right? So keep that image in your head, like that right there. Like try to keep that in your head so that when you start walking them, you can remember like, oh, he walked by and there was no problem, right?
It was loose and you gave him the option. He started walking that way.
He had it completely open. Good job. Yeah, he like looked, but he didn't like take off and try to drag you. Alright, I'm gonna let him come back. Come on, buddy.
Is he jumping up on his own now?
Sometimes not. Just depending on how he's feeling. Let's see if he'll jump up for me, huh?
I can pick him up if you want me to.
I was like, I can lift him if he doesn't want to jump up. He let me lift him earlier. I was like, some days he's doing it. Some days he, like, if he's tired, he hasn't been doing it much. Jump up for me? I gotta give you a boost. That's okay. Hold on. There you go. There you go. Good boy. Good boy. I'm gonna miss him when he comes back. I'm not gonna lie. Good boy. There you go.
Well, it was so kind of you guys to extend.
Oh yeah, no problem.
We were supposed to be in Aspen for snowboarding and skiing, and I was just like, I was so perplexed with Missy. I was like, look, I don't want him to come home to like someone else that will like within a week undo all the training we did in the last month. And I was like, there's just no way. I don't know what to do. And she was like, oh, I'll just ask him.
Him I asked him and I was like, yeah, sure, why not?
I was like, I didn't even think about that.
I was like, we're best friends now, so like, it's cool.
I'm really glad.